What is up, guys? I'm Adriana Maya, and I'm back with another episode of Spliffs and Giggles brought to you by the Red Eye District. I have Kiki Klout and Jacob Berger joining me today. She's a porn star, and he's a content creator. He's had tons of viral videos. I don't know if you've seen him. I honestly don't know how, if you haven't. But welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, guys.
His first toe got me coughing.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
A shot to that one.
Cheers. I love that. And also, cheers to you. You said you were doing the spotlight for Exotica here in Florida. Hello.
Mad Dragon, I know.
I believe I saw you on a billboard, I believe.
Oh, yes. I was so shook because honestly, my friend had texted me and he was like, I seen your billboard. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, billboard?
You didn't know?
I didn't know. It was like
that's even cooler,
it was like
almost.
A whole surprise.
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
then he dropped the pin. I went out there. I was like, there's no fucking way. That's crazy.
That is so cool. That is so cool.
Crazy.
Did you do like a whole photo shoot with it?
So those photos that I sent them, and then they basically took it for the advertisement and threw it up there.
Gotcha. I love that. That's so awesome. That's so cool. That you did your photos yourself, and they were like, "Oh, that's bad."
Yeah.
Like, I love that. That's even better, and it's like a surprise. That's like a little reward for all your hard work that you've put in.
Yeah.
You said you've been in for 4 years, and the climb you've had is just impeccable. You're all over the place. What has been your favorite work that you've been able to do? Because you are branching out. Like, I know you're a porn star, but you do branch into influencer. You're on TikTok, you're on Instagram. Your pages are doing great.
You know, I like collabing with people and just meeting new faces, and everybody's content is different. Everybody has their own niche. So even me working with Jacob, that was cool because I haven't done very many funny ass reels, and he's fucking brilliant with that shit. And then he's brilliant. And then the podcasting shit, I've been on Fresh and Fit a lot. I mean, this is my first time here. I love doing the podcast because I can actually be vocal and tell people they can see the real side of me.
Yes, I was just explaining that to the last girl that I was interviewing, that when you're on set, I have a different voice. It's like a whole persona. It's a fantasy. And it's like, this is me that if you want to hear my real opinions, it's a good time to do it. So I love that you podcast and you give people the opportunity to delve into another side of you. I think that's so awesome.
I actually had somebody on my way here. I was in my hotel going down the elevator and this guy hopped on. He was like, "You're Kiki Klout, aren't you?" He's like, "You're goated. I love your podcast."
That's awesome. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen her other podcast interviews, they've gone viral. They're pretty nuts. Yeah. You're hilarious. I think you're so funny because you're so real. You just say what's on your mind. You say how you feel. And I think that a lot of people don't do that. And sometimes that is kind of shocking to some people when they don't necessarily get challenged like that.
Yeah, I've definitely been on some podcasts where girls come up with the craziest story just to go viral. One girl was like, "I live on unemployment," or I do unemployment for a living. I was like, huh?
Sweet cheese.
What?
I mean,
that's not a flex.
Yeah, I'm weird flex, but okay. I guess, that's one way to get your name out there. I don't know how that's going to make someone want to help you.
Somebody else, a famous podcaster, did an interview about it, basically mocking them how stupid they sounded. Yeah. And that's about it as far as it went. And after that, I never seen them again.
Oh, that's just wild.
It was weird, very strange, but okay.
And how have you combated being on TikTok and not getting deleted, posting content that's sexy enough that your page still hits, but toned down enough that you're not getting warnings or anything like that?
It's crazy because I basically mimic people's TikToks and I know the boundaries that I need to stay within.
Oh, yeah.
So I've lost 10 Instagram accounts. This is my second TikTok. My Twitter, thank God, knock on wood, Elon has been chilling.
We've really got our fingers crossed that he's going to be nice to us.
Yeah. He's pulling out of the deal. Actually, they just announced this week.
How?
He's pulling out? Damn.
That makes it even more riskier, honestly.
Who pulls out?
Right? Loser. Oh, he has a million kids too. No, he doesn't pull out.
TikTok's not very adult content friendly. I barely post my content on TikTok. I have 1 million followers on TikTok, but it has to be super clean and PG. I can't have any who like just her dressed like this with her cleavage out, like it'll get flagged.
Because you're viral,
yeah.
Viral.
People are haters though too. They really are. A lot of time, it's unfortunate. It's not even you actually doing something. Right. It's just enough people reporting you because they dislike you, which is the lamest thing ever.
Yeah. Like, I still see the wildest videos on TikTok.
Exactly.
Girls popping it open like PSD underwear. I'm convinced they have like a plug at TikTok because they look girls. I can see the outline of their coochie, and they don't get it taken down. Like I don't get it at all. Like
I hate it. It's the same thing with Instagram.
No hate to them. Like it's just I'm like.
No, it just sucks that we get targeted.
Like, it was all that same treatment, you know what I'm saying?
I did a viral video with Rochelle Ryan for like Easter on TikTok, and it went viral. Hers got deleted, mine didn't, but all my other TikToks were getting flagged. And it was like shit of just me like showing my tattoo real quick on my neck. And I'm like, are you serious?
Your tattoo on your neck?
Literally one on my neck with butterflies. Like, are you serious? That's
actually fucked.
Yeah.
See, it's haters. I'm like convinced.
But no, they gave it back to me, which was crazy.
Oh, that's good. No, that is good.
They gave it back to me, and then like
I haven't heard a lot of success with that, so that
no. And actually, I recently found a plug for TikTok too, so I'm gonna keep him in my cahoots. So
I'll talk about that on here.
Yeah.
Mind your business, guys. That was a private thing. Is there any content that you just won't do? Because I'm sure you get so many requests. People see you and they're like, oh, she's going to make me go viral. Is there anything that was just like out of line or too wild that you were like, no?
Anything in porn wise that's gonna get me deleted. Like you can't do nothing with pissing, shitting, but I don't really work with like no offense to them, like I have nothing against anybody and the way they want to shoot their content, stuff like that, but I really don't work with like crossover work only because like I'm trying to protect myself in that line. But gay people, I love all y'all. Like I love lesbians. I'll fuck the shit out of a bitch. But when it comes to like male that male interaction, male and male interaction, I'm friends with gay guys. I love gay people, like literally love, like I love it. But I just stay away from that because I feel like it's a little bit more riskier. So
and because so many other people have boundaries with working with that, and working with people who are either gay or who do crossover work, or even people who like escort and do porn, like you really have to watch out for that because if you work with someone who does that and is openly talking about it, sometimes it can make you kind of banned from the whole other side of like people to work with.
Yeah.
And it's a risky rope to take.
For sure. Oh my God. Yeah, for sure. Because not everybody's with the same thing. Everybody has their own limits and boundaries. And I respect that. Like I'll never push anybody past their uncomfortable zone, like ever. Yeah. Like I'm not that type of person, but because I expect mine to be respected as well.
Hell yeah.
So
has there ever been a time where you were on set and they wanted you to like go a little too hardcore with something that you kind of had to put your foot down and just be like, that's not even my thing?
You know what? I really don't sign myself up for scenes that I don't want to do.
That's girl.
So, and I'm pretty vocal about things. If I feel like I can't do it, I'll be like, hey, I can't do that.
Good. No, that's good.
You should definitely have a voice. And for a lot of new girls coming into this, like definitely be vocal about what you're comfortable with and not comfortable with. You're not obligated to do anything. You can say no.
I wish so many people felt more comfortable to speak up because I'm like, you have the option. Like you really do.
Because they feel like they'll burn their bridges if they don't.
Yes. And it sucks that sometimes that's how it's presented to some people. But I'm like, if you open your eyes, there's so many people making content or different companies. Like you will find more work. You can also just reach out to people like you yourself. Do you have an agent that you work with?
Yeah, I work with AMA.
Oh my God, yes.
And then 101 in LA. Brian's like a dad to me. And honestly, I'm not going anywhere. Like he works for me. And like, I'm the type of person like, cause I've had agencies try and steal me from him. And I'm the type of person like, I don't like to fix what's not broken.
Yeah.
If it's not broken, I'm not going to fix it. What's the point? Like that's more stress that's created on me. I have other things to worry about building my brand and doing things for Exotica and traveling to LA and collaborations. Like there's so much on my plate that I have to think about. Like literally I have a little planner where every day I write down something so I don't forget because there's so much I have to think about every day.
But that's smart that you're very organized with it because you do have a lot on your plate. You are always putting out new content and I see you everywhere. You're always on new sites. You're always collabing with people. people. I think that's so cool that you're like
important.
Just like on the move with it.
It's important.
It's smart.
It's exhausting, but it's important. And I don't plan on going anywhere. I plan on being like on the internet somewhere.
Yeah. I love that though. Yeah.
If it's fucking,
it's
I
meant
don't
to
know.
Be.
If I own a cat farm, I'm gonna be on the internet. I don't even know. Like,
is that your dream? For like when you like just stupid money, you're like, I'm out of my cat farm.
Yeah, exactly.
I have my other stuff, but I'm gonna have my cat farm. I love that.
That's a cat sanctuary.
So you said you guys linked up and did content. How many videos did you do? Was it like one video, or have you guys just?
Well, last time I was down here in Miami, we did a bunch of content together. And it all did really well.
Yeah.
I've been a content creator since 2017.
Yeah.
I also work in TV and film. But making sketch comedy is what I'm best known for. I'm always traveling and collaborating with people and just having the time of my life.
Yeah. Where's your favorite place to travel for both of you to make content? Because I know when you're making content like that, you kind of always got to be like updating and you kind of got to go with trends. So do you have like a favorite city or area that you like to be to shoot?
The bedroom.
I'm from New York. I just got back to New York. I was living in LA for 4 years. So, it's not really about the place, more about the people that you're with. And where you're able to come up with creatively. So being back in New York is a great feeling, and it's giving me a refreshing new background to make my content against. So
I like New York City more than LA.
Yeah, New York
for
City
sure.
is like because
that's like my second home.
It's a blend of so many cultures. And there's nothing like New York. Like LA is dope, but New York's
they're very different though. They're just very different. I'm like, New York is, I think it's like a specific type of taste. Like certain people love it and like certain people hate it. In LA, everyone can kind of just like blend there because it's kind of basic. Like when it comes down to it, LA is kind of basic. It is. Like, but to everyone else, it's like LA. You know, that's the only place you travel.
That's what brought me out there, was just as a TV film actor. And then because I've been grinding for like 6 years.
That's completely different. Film and stuff like that. It's like
you have to go to Hollywood.
Hell
you know? But that's why I put up with LA. But LA was fun. I'm excited for New York now.
What has been your favorite way to make content? Because you've done film, you've done TV.
Right.
Like you do Instagram, you do TikTok. What is your favorite way to make content?
Oh, definitely legit TV and film stuff, like the things I auditioned for, like major TV film projects. Like that's why I started as an actor.
Yeah.
I love making content, and it's what pays the bills. And I have a lot of dope experiences doing it. But for me, like the biggest satisfaction is when I get a role in a major TV film, or like an Oscar-winning actor. Like those sorts of scenes are like the moments that like define my top 10 entertainment moments for me as an actor.
That's sick.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
That's something too I also want to expand my horizon in, because when I was a kid, I did like acting summer camp classes and stuff like that. And I genuinely, my favorite part of
that's actually amazing.
Shooting like porn videos is the acting. Like I think it's funny as shit. Like
you do a lot of features and stuff, right?
Storyline.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. I love it. Like it's just fun.
Yeah,
it's fun, and to see the outcome of it, I love it.
I think the storylines sometimes, especially when they're like very dramatic, it's almost like a telenovela, you know? And you're like, this shit's good. Like I'm going to put my heart into it. I love that.
Yeah,
like the corniest porn sometimes is the best.
Yeah.
You need a good storyline. Those are very important. I can't just watch people fucking like
it is important to some people. See? Thank you. When you're like, why does this need a story? That's why.
Facts.
I need to know what are the stakes. What are the stakes here? Like,
what are the stakes here?
I won't even exactly.
I won't what's going on here? You know, like
I won't even click onto the video unless it's got a good punchline.
Yeah.
The thing is, if the tagline is good for me, I'm like, that's good. I don't even watch the beginning. I'm like, get to the fucking, like, porn, fuck everything else.
Porn.
Yeah, that's some funny ones. I like to laugh and come, you know. So when I watch a porn, it's like, you know. I see what it was mad funny. Like, there was a couple, they adopted some girl, and like, they're like, you know, obviously they're gonna run a train on her and shit, and then and it's like when she get over like being all upset, like, honey, her mother just died, like, you know, like it was bad sad. She just wanted to get down and fuck, but it was funny to me how they were just like, she's like, nah, fuck your mom, like you're part of your step fam now, you know.
That is
fucking
actually
hilarious.
insane. and so hilarious.
Yeah.
Is there any content that is just on your no list for now?
On my no list, you know what? I'm pretty open at the moment. I've been craving to shoot a gangbang orgy, and I haven't got the chance to do that yet.
A gangbang orgy, girl, yeah.
I've been craving to do that, and I was supposed to.
All vaginal?
I was gonna do a DP for a company, but I fucking got sick.
No.
Well, I actually watch double penetration porn. It kind of turns me on.
I like it.
It's hot.
It is hot. I do not feel it.
Why? Why not?
I'm not going the same time with another dude or like swords crossing or balls.
Yeah, you got to be comfortable with it.
Big balls, like they're gonna be clapping.
Balls to balls.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
you don't want to be balls to balls. That's acceptable. It's like a whole nuts to butts.
Yeah, I don't. The guy's got to be into me. It's not them into each other. Like you got to be focused on me when you're fucking me. Yeah. It's just the look of the.
Talk to Kazumi.
I like the.
She's the queen of those.
She does DP.
Gangbangs, all that.
Well, I really want to do a gangbang, like something with me and a basketball team, something like that.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot. Oh, you could be like Lola Bunny. So you'll write the script.
I've been told by many adult stars that I would make a great porn director.
Oh my god, of course you would.
Yeah, you got some great ass ideas.
Would.
Like win AVN awards and shit.
Yeah, you got some good ass ideas.
Do you have any videos that you've done in the past that you're just super proud of that you'd like to give a shout out to? Maybe they're available on your site.
My first anal scene for Brazzers.
Yes, girl.
Honestly,
always remember your
how was it?
It was great. You know what? I was super nervous because it was my first time taking dick in the ass on camera.
Yeah.
But after I did it, because I prepped for 2 days, I was ready. I was like, fuck this. I want Brazzers to have my first anal scene. I'm going balls to the walls. Literally killed it. Like literally fucking killed it. And it's a funny scene too, because the punchline was he was in the bathtub with a bunch of rubber duckies. And I'm like banging on the door. I'm like, get the fuck out the bathroom, J-Mac. He's like, 1 more minute. I'm like, and then I snatch a rubber ducky from him, and next thing you know, I'm taking dick in the ass.
J-Mac with dick in the ass.
Like that.
That's a thick dick to take in the ass. Who is your favorite male porn star to work with?
Male porn star?
Yeah.
It's so hard to pick. I really don't have favorites, but
like top 3.
Johnny Sins, Kieran Lee, J-Mac.
Great top 3.
Yeah.
Great
they were all
3.
dope. They were all dope. They were all dope. Sorry. We're trying to jam out right now.
He's zoning out.
Like a pigeonhole, huh?
So for Exotica, what booth are you signing at, girl?
I'm so proud to even say this. I'm signing at the Bad Dragon booth, the Spotlight booth. Like Lisa Ann's gonna be signing at the same booth. Karma RX, fucking Brandy Love. Like I'm up there.
That's amazing. Congratulations. Do you have your hours? Are you allowed to tell us that so we can come see you?
I'm going to be there tonight, 6 through 10, the 15th through the 17th of July. I don't know. Saturday is like an all-day thing, damn near.
Yeah.
And then Sunday is like kind of like Saturday where it's like not like it's kind of like a half day because everybody's worn out.
Gotcha.
I know after tonight I'm going to be
you're about to be
tired, girl, because I've been up since 7 a.m. I literally got up this morning, went to hot yoga, came back home, hair and makeup, packed my bags, ran over, did my booth, did my hair again so I can come over here. Then I'm going to go back, make sure my hair and makeup is good, do my booth again, ready for the show. Then I got to go to feature dancing. So it's going to be a long year. I'm telling you, like literally.
I'm like, damn, man, I'm high. Like that sounds like a lot.
I'm telling you, like I've literally been on a rat race today and all weekend. And honestly, the last like couple weeks because I'm just like steady trying to work and do something every day.
Yeah.
Because each move that I make, even if it's small or big, it's still something that's working towards my building my brand, my name.
Oh yeah.
So it's worth it. It's worth it.
And now's a great time to do it. I think a lot of people underestimate conventions and like the connections, the money you can make. And I'm like, the thing is, especially if you're someone who's gone to conventions without signing with someone, once people know that you go and they know you're even willing to commit that far, like let alone your scene speak for it. I'm like, that really speaks for like hard work, because that's a great time to network, connect with your fans. People completely underestimate.
And I remember I did my first Exotica at Miami, and I remember Sivion had paid me to be there at their booth. It was my first time ever doing it. And I was like, didn't know what it was really about. I literally brought like 5 puny little pictures. Meanwhile, the girl beside me has all these DVDs. And I'm just like looking like some newbie over here, and then here I am like literally on a billboard for Exotica, signing at their booth. Like it's just crazy. It's like how much I progressed, and like I feel so blessed and so honored to even be in that position, because I know so many girls are like, why aren't like I there? But at the same time, you got to think everybody has their own niche, and you also have to put in the work. It's not just going to come to you because you're pretty, because there's a million other pretty women in the same same industry we're in. So you literally have to go hard, working with people, collabing, even if it's outside of porn, something to get your name out there is what helps you build it. So
what is some advice that you would give to someone who wants to get into doing content at all?
It depends on what kind of content they want to do, but
it's always porn. That's what they always want to know. Unfortunately.
And also too, depending on female or male, it's a little bit harder for guys, because girls are very not as trusting as women. But just keep good energy. It's all about talking to people the right way, asking questions. Come to these conventions, ask questions. Ask questions, talk to people, network.
That's how a lot of guys have gotten in. I've known, like the past 2-3 years, a lot of dudes that I had saw at conventions now do content heavy, and I'm like, whoa, that's wild.
It's networking. It's not.
That's what being a fan and being because once you know, it's you gotta look good. That's just, it is what it is.
I've seen some fans get into porn for sure.
And exactly like you said, everyone has their own taste. So there really is a lane for everything. I promise you. But if you're not confident in yourself, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It's not. You have to you gotta love yourself, and however you look, that's how you make money. I promise you.
There's also too, you gotta be humble about it as well. You can't come in with an arrogant head. You gotta treat people with the same level of respect you expect to be treated as. Because I've definitely seen some women in here come up. I was talking to somebody who's a manager for Exotica last night, saying the girl's only been in the industry a year, and she was like, "How come you don't know me?" Huh?
Yikes.
What? I don't. Honestly, I'm more honored to meet somebody who doesn't know me. Because
also,
then
coming out of COVID, who the fuck knows anyone anymore? We weren't around a lot of people. If you weren't shooting porn for companies, you don't know a lot of the new people. That's not your fault. Because they weren't shooting for the companies you were. That's not your fault. That's actually so rude.
It's rude. But like I said, stay humble, work your ass off, and everybody eventually finds their little path.
Is there something that you're really looking forward to doing that you just haven't been able to shoot yet?
That I haven't been able to shoot yet. Well, like I said, I want to do the gangbang stuff, and I want to work with more like Jacob, influencers on Instagram. Because those guys also have pull on social media, and when these companies look at you and they book you, they see your following. And that's why they book you, because at the end of the day, you have to realize these companies aren't going to want to book a girl who doesn't have a lot of following, because these fans go and they watch what they booked the girl for.
Exactly.
So they got to make their money back. They got to make their money back somehow. So working with people outside of the porn industry, I highly recommend as well, social media influencers. Collabs.
That's smart, guys. See, you're getting.
How does that work out for you when it comes down to collaboration?
Oh, it's great. Obviously, because I'm kind of working, I make adult themed content, so there's always content to be made, and it all works out for everyone.
It's funny as
cracking me up. It's a good give and take.
You did one where it was watching my girlfriend get railed out by another guy for OnlyFans or something.
Oh, I didn't know how to be the perfect OnlyFans.
That's what it was. Oh my god, that shit had me cracking up. Literally hilarious.
Holy shit, that's hilarious. No, that's fucking funny. Will you shout out your page for us in case anyone wants?
Follow me at Jacob Berger Actor. That's Berger, Jacob Berger Actor. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
Yeah. You have the same on everything. That's so great.
As you should.
It's lucky because if you get deleted, it's okay. It's not your fault.
That's
You're not the one popping your pussy. We are.
I pop my creative pussy. That's how I get my money and shit. I'm selling that.
I'm crying.
Current these content tricks.
Speaking of pussy, you ever seen that thing that's going around right now where Orlando Bloom was like, Bow Wow got good pussy? What?
I don't know what that
Yikes.
What happened?
I couldn't watch the interview. Last time I watched this interview, I was just like,
cringe.
This isn't the Eddie I know. No, Eddie would never say this.
Yeah.
But he said some crazy shit about Raven. He says crazy shit about everyone he knows. And I'm like, the thing is, everybody I know in my life has done some crazy shit. Like, that's all I'm going to say. So I'm like, is it that far off? Maybe not. Will we ever know? Probably not. Very entertaining. I like it. Like, he's funny. He was rapping for a bit.
Definitely entertaining.
What is something you look for with people that you want to do content with? Like if someone's reaching out to you, how is like a way that's kind of like a green light? And that goes for both of you.
Just like how these companies look for with us, I look for following who they worked with. If they're working with the same people that I'm working with or who they're working with, like I want to know. I do my research. Like when my agent's like, hey, you're working with so-and-so, I go Google them. I want to know. I want to see, because I've said no before. I've definitely said no.
No, but it's smart because a lot of times companies will try to give it to you last minute.
The day before, I've had that happen. I'll be like,
joke's on you, ain't doing it. Like,
Yep.
Give me someone else. And lucky enough, they will give you someone else. If you're a good enough performer, they will. You just really got to be on top
I've
of
definitely had them switch out performers for me before. Because, I mean, I don't have a very big no list, but there's some people I prefer not to work with.
Yes.
Just for personal preference, nothing against them. It's just for me, I have nothing against them, like I said. It's just for me. So
one of the things is a lot of people I try to avoid is people who like get into like a lot of stuff online with someone, or like if they're arguing a lot. Yeah,
I don't deal with drama.
I'm good off that. Like,
I'll leave you on red. I'll block you. I don't.
Well, because on set, that's all you're gonna hear, and I'm like, I'm good off that. Like, because most of the time you know the person, or you're cool with them, or you haven't even worked with them, and then you're like, it's not really going to take my view on them. It's actually taking my view on you. Because I don't know you either.
Yeah, and I'm not into the Like, I've had girls hit me up and reach to me about, like, I literally posted something of my friend. And then they're like, why this person blocked me? I'm like, look, I like both of y'all, and I'm not getting into the politics. I'm not here for that. I'm here to make friends, be happy, make money, and go about my day. Plain and simple.
That's it. That's it. I don't like pretty easy, though. It's smart, though, because that's how you also get companies to want to keep working with you too. If you look good and you perform well and you're not getting booked, take a look into what you're posting online. Yeah. Because that might very well be the exact reason why people aren't working with you. It can really taint the image. Is that something that you also have to like combat, like certain people, like people that are confrontational maybe, or people that post anything like extremely lewd that it's kind of risky to post them?
I mean, I work with who I come across, obviously I research people, and there's levels to the game as far as if you're somebody who has no followers, then I'm going to charge you for a collaboration.
Of course.
Or if you're someone who's bringing something equal to the table, then we can get it going. But,
thank you.
But I keep it organic, as far as creating relationships.
No, I love that you're saying that, because a lot of people don't mention that they kind of tell people, if you're going to work with me, especially if it's not really going to gain anything for me, you're going to have to pay me for that. Well, and I also know, you do that as well. I think that's 1000%. So smart, but I know so many people don't do that. And I'm like, I get it. It helps you reach other audiences, but if they have no audience, what is it helping you do? You're literally giving someone else money.
Yeah, for sure. You got to know your value and worth. And, I put a lot of years into becoming who I am today. It wasn't overnight. Like, I've been in the industry now 11 years. So I've been consistent making content, and I know it's popping. And people respect me, and I just get it. Get it going good.
Should be having me crack up.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate that.
No, you're so fucking funny.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I'm actually I'm very happy you don't really get into like a lot of trouble and stuff. Because you don't post anything too risky anyway.
No, I post a lot of risky.
I'm not gonna lie. Yes, he does.
I don't think it's that bad. I've seen a lot worse. I guess that's my ratio.
So I post a lot of like social justice related like content as well. And,
you mix it up a bit.
Yeah, it's not just big booty chicks shaking ass. Like, there's message behind a lot of videos I make and stuff. I'm very conscious. Like I am a white guy making content like in the Black community, so I need to be making content that addresses issues within that community.
Yeah.
Address my white privilege and like in ways of through content. That can help have the discussion and help hopefully move the world a little more progressively forward.
Facts.
I appreciate that very much.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so nice. Not a lot of people do that with their platforms. They kind of get big and then they either kind of like retire it, sell the page off, or like just kind of like do like.
I always speak my mind. Like it's just some things are bigger than money and whatever else. So I have a platform. I have to use it for good.
Yeah, and I've seen girls with platforms who sometimes abuse the privilege.
Oh, absolutely.
Abuse the privilege.
I've had a few girls that I've had like the option to like interview on here, and I was like, oh, no, like absolutely not. Like they're either in like some shit, they're always arguing with someone, or like the stuff they post is just insane. And I'm like, it's going to be an issue. Like people are on all the comments that we'll get are going to be insane. Like people are going to be trying to fight you. Like, no way. I think it's such an honor to have you here because you literally invited us into your day in the middle of your Exotica day when it's arguably one of the busiest days you could be for an adult performer who's like on their shit, like genuinely.
A little bit, but I know you guys are busy too, and I like I said, I respect your time as much as you respect mine, and I had to make it work, and because I know we'd been trying to like get together and finally get something, and I'm all over the place. I travel a lot, and I know you guys be doing your thing too. So I was like, I'm gonna make this fucking work today.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you so much. You guys have been so great. Is there any content that you would like to shout out? Maybe something that you're working on, something that you've got brewing in your mind for either of you, or even something that is going to come out and they like gave you the date. It could be.
I can't say much, but I did work on an episode of a new HBO show. It's going to be coming out.
Yes.
So cool.
Congratulations.
Popping that awesome. Creative pussy.
Right?
my actor pussy.
Bro,
that's fucking hilarious.
Right.
Cheers to that. Congratulations.
Cheers. I'm done. Hell no.
That's wonderful. But what about you, Dawn?
New things that I have coming out. Well, I've been actually working on my own podcast called The Podcasting Couch.
Hell yeah.
So if you guys ever get a wild hair up your ass and want to be on it,
fuck yeah.
Sit on my couch and conversate. No, but I've been interviewing like porn stars and my friends and just whoever I can interview. I don't even give a fuck who you are. Come on.
Yeah.
Just don't start no drama. That's all I ask.
Thank you. Don't be talking shit about no one too great. Like, don't get too wild.
Don't bring the riffraff to my energy. But I'm podcasting and I do TikToks all the time.
What are your platform names, if you don't mind like shouting them out?
Okay, my Instagram is Kiki the Snack. So is my TikTok, the same one. And then my Twitter and my OnlyFans are at Klout Kiki. And then I have a YouTube channel, Kiki Klout. Just fucking Google me. Go literally.
Oh, do you have one of those link sites?
So I use Hubster. You can actually go on my Instagram account and click, and it takes you through Lancer, which is like a secured wall to protect me.
Yes.
So IG doesn't delete me, and Hubster is actually pretty fucking lit. I just partnered up with them, so if anybody is interested in saving their Instagram account, because Instagram does check through Linktree, there's a little paid wall. Go to Hubster, and literally every single one of my links, YouTube, everything pops up. You can buy my sex toys through the Fleshlight Pro. I just did a collab with them, and it's like signed and everything. So.
That's amazing! Congratulations!
Yeah, you can buy my butthole.
That's so cool. That's so cool. You guys, Kiki Klout and Jay, you guys have been amazing to have on. We had these pre-rolls from Got Weed. They're amazing. It's a new app. You guys can check it out.
I'm definitely
available for you. We've been smoking on some Fuego. I rolled a couple of these up. This is delicious. We're going to send them home with so many goodies. We know that they're busy. You know, she's got to get back to Exotica. So I'm Adriana Maya. This is Kiki fucking Klout. Are you? Hello. And this is Jay. Thank you. We're going to have his tags available as well. You guys check out his TikTok, check out his Instagram. It's hilarious. I promise you're not going to be disappointed. Funny. And pay attention to his activism because he is extremely active and visible with that. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Adriana Maya. This was Spliffs and Giggles, brought to you by the Red Eye District. Woo! Good night, guys.